Mary Louise, are you here?
No, go look someplace else. Your cousin Kathy didn't arrive at the airport?
What does this look like?
Oh, pleased to meet you, Cousin Kathy. How was your trip from Toronto?
Kathy's out in the hallway taking off her shoes.
Your cousin Kathy is Japanese?
She's taking her shoes off because she tripped, turned her ankle, and broke a heel.
Ah, she's a ballerina.
Aha. Look, she's just a little nervous. She'll be okay.
Hello?
Kathy, this is Mary Louise.
So sorry I took so long, but I spilled my purse. Oh, you're beautiful. I mean, vous êtes très, darn.
Thank you. You're also très darn. Let me take those.
Here, I'll get your coat.
Oh, that's okay. I can manage.
Well, let's sit down.
Okay.
Oh, what's your step?
That's what I'm planning to major in at McGill, you know.
In watching your step?
No, in French. I already had a year of it in high school. Où puis-je peindre mes chevaux?
I don't know. Where do you usually comb your horse?
I meant hair. Where can I comb my hair?
The bathroom's there. If you like, you can take a douche.
Okay.
That's French for shower.
Oh. I'll get my stuff.
Well, so far, so good. Now, I'll take Dad's car and pick him up while Kathy changes. Then he can come back here and chat with you and Kathy while I change. And after that, he'll drop us all at the dance. Have you got that?
Not really. But let's do it anyway.
Mary Louise, do you think this dress is okay?
That's perfect. And there's nothing to be nervous about, really.
Just try and have a little confidence, okay?
Okay, I'll try. I'll really try.
Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm always doing things like this.
No kidding.
Mom says my awkward age came a little late and stayed.
Kathy, about that shower, you want Mary Louise to lash you to the towel rack?
No, I'll be careful.
Well, I gotta run.
Cousin Kathy! Did you break something?
How'd you guess? You know that antique-looking shaving mug on the shelf by the window?
You broke Peter's mug?
No, I broke the window. I'm really sorry, but I'll clean up. Don't worry.
Who's worried? The Band-Aids are in the medicine cabinet.
Où est ton mari?
My husband's not here, Jean-Guy, but he's fine, thank you. You smell fish?
Don't mention fish to me.
I have to. You're the only one here to mention it to. Monsieur, you're cold.
Don't mention cold to me.
Okay, I won't mention cold. How did you get so unwarm?
Working in the English frozen fish warehouse after school. Packing salmon.
You should wear something to keep warm. Very handsome. I didn't know you had a job.
No one knows. And don't tell Papa, because I asked him not to buy their English fish.
Their English fish is no good, but their English money is okay, huh?
Try to understand. I applied for the job only for political reasons, knowing they wouldn't hire me.
But they hired you.
Yes, but only for political reasons. And look at their latest English insult. As a bonus, 5 pounds of frozen salmon. And for this, Charles Hutchins must pay. The royal visit of Princess Margaret and Lord Snowdon to our beautiful city must not be marred by that small band of misguided, immature, self-styled intellectuals who call themselves the separatist movement. Cochon!
Don't wave your hands, you'll get fish smelling all over the room.
Our French honor has been insulted. So when your English husband walks through that door, I am going to beat him up.
What for?
To teach his father a lesson.
Mary Louise, could you please zip up? Oh, I didn't know you had company.
This is my brother, Jean-Guy. This is Peter's cousin, Kathy.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Enchanté, mes amis. Someone cooking fish?
There you are. Hurry up, Peter. We'll be back soon.
Right. Mary Louise, could I borrow some of your lipstick? I can't seem to find mine.
Of course. It's on the shelf where the window used to be.
See you. Bientôt.
Okay, what were we saying?
She is wonderful.
Jean-Guy, aren't you forgetting yourself? She's English.
Oh, she speaks French?
French.
Like an angel.
You call that French?
You must ask her for me what she's doing tonight.
Tonight, Peter and I are taking her out to a dance for future McGill students.
Then I'll be her escort. I'm lucky to have a sister like you. You can arrange everything.
No, Jean-Guy. She's Peter's cousin and Papa Hutchins' niece. They must invite you.
Hi, we're back.
Oh, hi, Uncle Charles.
Catherine, good to see you. Marie-Louise, well, you two ladies just missed a real treat, didn't they, son?
Oh, a real treat.
Yes, indeed. I put giant cutouts of the royal couple on my building with a Union Jack 40 feet high. Very impressive. Oh, hello, John Gee.
Huh? Ah, yes, very impressive, Mr. Hutchins.
Must you always be sarcastic, John Gee?
Oh, I meant no sarcasm. I saw the display, and it is very impressive.
Well, I suppose you're referring to the bilingual banner. Welcome to Montreal, Meg and Tony.
That's bilingual.
Oh, the bilingual part comes lower down. It says, bienvenue. I see you've got the Daily Fact there, John Gee. Read my editorial by any chance?
Oh, yes. Very impressive.
Must you always be sarcastic?
Naturally, I disagree with what you say. All the same, it was very impressive.
Papa Hutchins, I think Jean-Guy has something to say to you. Don't you, Jean-Guy?
Oh, Monsieur Hutchins, I think I have something to say to you. The heart of the wild rose may leap at the touch of the summer rain. But its pleasure would be as nothing compared to mine if this evening I should be the companion of Mademoiselle Cathy, your niece.
You want to go to the dance?
I accept!
Oh, a date with a real Frenchman.
Well, Jean-Guy, you better get dressed.
Well, I am dressed.
It's not a Halloween dance. Come, you'll wear one of Peter's jackets.
Oh, take care. That shouldn't get warm. My package there.
I'll put it in the freezer.
Well, it's going to be kind of interesting at the Champlain tonight.
That's right. The dance is at the Champlain, isn't it?
So?
So, it happens there's also a reception for Margaret and Tony at the Champlain tonight.
Fine. If I see them, I'll tell them you said bienvenue.
Almost ready.
Thank you, Mary Louise, for lending me your lipstick. I can't imagine what happened to mine.
What's Jean-Guy doing?
He's phoning his friend Gilles. They had plans for tonight, so now he must excuse himself.
I'm ready.
I hope he wasn't angry.
No, he was happy. I told him, c'est pour ce soir.
Oh. Could you say that one word at a time?
C'est pour ce soir.
Tonight's the night.
You're wonderful.
Okay, French 1A is adjourned. Let's go. Dad?
Listen, son, why don't you take the car and run along? I just remembered some calls I forgot to make.
Well, whatever you say. Come on, everybody. Hip, ho.
Bonsoir, Papa Hutchins.
Night, night.
There you go.
Have a good time.
I got your coat.
Oh,
It's only Kathy. She found her lipstick.
Gaston? Charles Hutchins here. Sorry to bother you, old boy. It's about John Gee. No. He's fine. It's just that he seems to be planning an international incident. Now that you're here, let's review the facts.
I already reviewed the facts. According to the facts, there aren't any facts.
Well, then, suspicions. I mean, surely you will agree that an incident involving Meg and Tony could be very serious.
Oh, yes, I agree. That could be plenty serious. Oh, by the way, who are Meg and Tony?
The royal couple, Gaston, the Queen's sister.
Oh, her with the... Oh.
We can't have her visit spoiled by a bunch of irresponsible fanatics.
Hey. Jean-Guy's not part of that bunch, not him.
You're saying that John Gee is not a fanatic?
No, I'm saying he's not irresponsible. He's what you call a friendly fanatic.
Will you listen to me? Fact number one. Your wife told me that John Gee hasn't been coming home from school in the evenings.
He hasn't.
Number two, he came here tonight and behaved politely.
Politely?
And number three, he wangled an invitation to the dance at the Champlain, where Meg and Tony are also going to be.
Meg and Tony?
Okay, Mr. Disprove my theory.
The boy is in love.
Gaston, why is it that you people assume that a love affair is behind everything?
It isn't?
Hardly. We English look for the real motives that drive men. Money, hate, revenge, school spirit. Mark my words, Gaston, John Gee was not talking about love when he told his friend Jill that tonight's the night.
Wait a minute, you mean Gilles?
That's what I said, Jill.
You probably mean Gilles Tremblay. Very big on independence, him.
So, an accomplice. What we need now is some solid evidence. Wait a minute, John Gee's bag's in the bedroom.
Forget it, Hutchins. You won't find anything in there but political books and pictures of Chairman Mao.
Why can't your son have normal interests like sports or smut? I'll search the bag. You phone that Jill character and see what he knows.
Okay, but I still think we're giving ourselves a wild goose. Allô? Oui, Gaston Sauvé, le père de Jean-Guy. Est-ce que Gilles est là? Un instant. His mother say Gilles went out right after Jean-Guy called. I'll try to find out where he went. Coudonc, savez-vous où c'est qu'il est allé? Oui, je vois. Bon. Merci. Au revoir. Hutchins! His mother said that call in the bed!
These were in John Gee's bag.
Just a minute, Hutchins. I'm sure there is a logical explanation for all this.
For instance.
Well, for instance, maybe Jean-Guy was planning to rob a bank.
And maybe he changed his plan. Was Jill going to the Champlain tonight?
No, to Chez Allo. It's a singles bar.
Very clever. From there, he can just nip over here and pick up the stuff and nip back to the Champlain and meet John Gee.
That's a good trick. Chez Allo is maybe a 4-mile nip from the Champlain.
Aha! And being that far apart, they could meet, and no one would suspect.
That doesn't make sense.
Did you suspect?
Of course not.
So it almost worked. Now, the package. John Gee said that this shouldn't get warm. It might just be the key.
It might be a key, but it smells more like a fish.
Fishy odor. Pinkish in color. Slightly translucent. Gaston, this almost fits the description of plastic explosive.
Plastic? What do you mean, almost fits the description?
Well, plastic isn't pinkish or translucent. Also, I don't think it's smelly.
So?
So, what we have here is a fish.
Huh, I agree. It's a fish. On the other hand...
Sharp thinking. You neutralize it. I'm going to phone.
Okay. But what shall I do while you're phoning?
Oh, just put it in some water.
But
The Minister of Justice belongs to my club. He can give us advice without causing an official fuss. Hello? Oh, damn an answering machine. This is Charles Hutchins. Urgent. There may or may not be a plot against the royal couple at the Champlain Hotel. That is all. P.S. Best regards to the wife, family, etc. Careful! Told you to be careful. Well, come on. The minister might still be at home. Sometimes he refuses to take his calls. Gaston!
Come on in, Jean-Guy. Jean-Guy, I'm sorry about the punch. I really am. Please come in.
Ça, c'est le reste.
Here, let me
No.
help.
Please, don't help. See, you've got me doing it now.
Well, I guess you don't like me very much.
I like you very much. I just don't like you very close.
Jean-Guy, je regrette tout. You don't want my apology?
Just don't want to hear it in French. Must remove this ruined shirt.
Well, here, let me give you a hand.
Don't touch me!
You'll find some of the evidence in that pot, Sergeant, but be careful, we're not sure what it might be.
Smells like fish to me.
Well, that's for the lab boys to determine. You'll find the alleged conspirators' clothing in the bedroom.
Yes, my son's clothing are also in there.
Are you sure you won't find this whole thing different after a good night's sleep?
You better be right, Hutchins. If Jean-Guy's innocent, he's liable to hit you with his plastic fish.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Lâche-la, espèce de cochon!
Officer, please, we're sorry. It's not what you think. Tell him, Jean-Guy.
Keep away!
So, my son wasn't fooling around with politics at all. He was just fooling around.
I guess guess you're pretty proud of yourself, young man.
Uncle Charles.
This doesn't concern you, Catherine. It was bad enough worrying your father and me half to death with your stupid fish, but now this... Well, there'll be no more dances at the Champlain, no more furtive trysts in the bedroom, no more God knows what. I forbid you two to ever set eyes on each other again.
Thank you very much.
I hate to seem nosy, but what the hell am I doing here?
This is a private affair, Sergeant. I suggest you go back to the station and mind your own business.
Well, it's lucky we came back. There seems to be a party going on.
First thing in the morning, I'm transferring back to the narco squad. You meet a steadier sort of person.
Honey, come to bed.
Okay, I gotta hit the books. I got 5 outside cases in contracts, 2 in torts, and let me see.
All right, you, on your feet. Now, into the bedroom and make it snappy. Remember, one false move and you get the fish.
No, not the fish. I mean, I'll do anything, but not the fish.
Cars used by Excuse My French were supplied by Tilden Rent-A-Car. In Canada, it's Tilden. Accommodations for staff of Excuse My French were provided by Quality Inns. When you travel, follow the sun. The inns with the sunny disposition, Quality Inns. Excuse My French was recorded in Montreal before a live audience.